안녕 친구들, 잘 지냈어요? 오늘도 하나님 말씀 사랑하는 우리 친구들 우리 같이 예배합시다. 기도합시다. 하나님 아버지 감사합니다. 오늘도 우리 사랑하는 친구들 어느 곳에 있든지 하나님 사랑하고 하나님이 기뻐하시는 그런 친구들이 되도록 건강하게 지켜주세요. 잘 자라도록 도와주세요. 예수님 이름으로 기도합니다. 아멘. 자, 우리 친구들 같이 찬양합시다. Let's praise God together.
Obey, 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 obey the Lord. Obey, 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 obey the Lord. We can choose to listen to and obey God. We can choose to follow all His rules. We can choose to do what's right, even when it's hard. O-B-E-Y. We will obey, 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 obey the Lord. Obey, 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 obey the Lord. We can choose to listen to and obey God. We can choose to follow all His rules. We can choose to do what's right, even when it's hard. O-B-E-Y. We will obey, 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 obey the Lord. Obey, obey, obey the Lord.
Yes, let's obey the Lord. Alright, today's Bible story is from the book of Numbers, chapter 13, verse 1 to 2. Let's read it together, okay? The people didn't go into the land. The Lord said to Moses, "Send some men to check out the land of Canaan. I am giving it to the Israelites. Send one leader from each of Israel's tribes." Okay, today we'll learn about a time God's people were afraid to go where God told them to go. One day, when the Israelites left Egypt and stayed in the wilderness, God told Moses it was time to go to the good land that the children of Israel had promised to their ancestors. So he told Moses to choose one man from each tribe and send them to spy out the land of Canaan. So Moses obeyed God and chose 12 spies, one from each tribe. All of them were leaders of the Israelites. When Moses sent the spies to the land of Canaan, he said, See what the land is like, whether the people who live there are strong or weak, whether there are many or few people, and whether the land is rich or poor. He also asked them to bring some fruit from the land. So the 12 spies entered the land and wandered around it for 40 days. How many days? 40 days, yes. The spies saw very tall and strong people living there. And some cities were very large and high and well protected walls. Also, there were many trees with large and delicious fruits. In the valley, the spies cut a branch with a bunch of grapes. 2 of them carried on a paw between them, along with some pomegranates and figs. After 40 days, 12 spies returned to camp. And they reported to the Israelites what they had seen. They said, "The land of Canaan is very good. There is flows with milk and honey. And here is fruits." But the people who live there are tall and powerful, and the cities are large and fortified. The land of Canaan was very good, but the 10 spies were afraid of the people of Canaan. And Caleb, one of the 12 spies who had gone with the Canaan, said, "We don't have to be afraid of them because God is with us. We can go up and take the land with God's help. We can do it." And the spy Joshua agreed with Caleb. But the other 10 spies were angry with Caleb and Joshua. "No, it's impossible. We'll not go up against the people. They are much stronger and taller than us. Compared to them, we're like grasshoppers. We really can't win against them." And all the other Israelites said, "We don't need Moses. We must choose another leader, and we must go back to Egypt." Then the people of Israel believed the words of the 10 spies and said, "Why are you taking us and our children there to kill them?" They complained about God and Moses and wept. They did not trust God's promise to help his people and give them the land. Joshua and Caleb said, "Everyone, please listen to us. The land we investigated was really good. God has promised land to his people. Do not be afraid of the people who live in the land. God is with us." But they did not listen to Joshua and Caleb, and all the people tried to stone Joshua and Caleb to death. Then God came down to speak to Moses. All the Israelites saw it. God said to Moses, "How long will these people not respect me? How many miracles have I performed among them? How long will these people not believe me? I will destroy all these people who would not trust me." Then Moses asked God to forgive them. God said, "You have asked, and I will forgive them. But no one who murmurs against me will see the promised land, but Joshua and Caleb and the children of Israel enter there." Well, God did not allow those who did not believe in him to enter the promised land, but allowed them to wander in the wilderness for 40 years until they died. And the 10 spies who brought bad news died of plague in the wilderness. And of all the spies, only Joshua and Caleb, who trusted God, lived in the promised land. They trusted God, and God kept his promises to them. Because God loved his people, he wanted to help them and lead them to the promised land. But the Israelites did not believe in God. Jesus, who came to this earth to forgive our sins, trusted God completely. And Jesus died on the cross for us, for our sins of rebellion against God. When we believe in Jesus, God forgives us because God is holy, good, and loving. Just as Caleb and Joshua believe in God, we must always trust in God, even in times when it is difficult to trust him. Okay? Let's pray. 기도합시다. 사랑하는 하나님, 하나님은 아브라함과 이삭과 야곱에게 프로미스한 하나님 좋은 땅으로 이스라엘 백성들을 인도하시겠다고 약속하셨지만 하나님의 백성들은 하나님의 말씀을 트러스트하지 않아서 하나님께서 매우 실망하시고 마음이 아프셨던 것을 오늘 배웠어요. 그렇지만 자슈아와 켈렙이 하나님의 말씀을 믿고 하나님을 사랑하고 순종했던 것처럼 우리 친구들도 어려운 시간에도 하나님을 믿기 힘든 시간에도 하나님을 잘 믿고 따라가는 귀한 친구들이 되도록 도와주세요. 우리를 항상 사랑하시는 예수님 이름으로 기도합니다. 아멘. 우리 친구들, 우리 건강하고 또 다음 주에 만나요. 안녕.